now on 1st and 10.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. Michael Vick, he's going to go. Still on his feet. He may go. Touchdown, Chicago. What a run by one of the best to ever do it, Michael Vick. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. That is incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Straight ahead, Patterson.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll go again with Patterson.
4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Vick on the sneak. And boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down.
This time they'll throw it with Vick. Rolling to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Here's a give to Patterson.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. These two teams all tied after one.
Okay, break.
Vic now from the 50. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Now here's Vic. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jalen Waddle, 50 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And they just ran the flyer out there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
Kills.
speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd down, this is Wilson. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw, Vic. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Henry Toto there to bring him down defensively.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on 3rd down. Really should have a better game plan installed for how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
Now Vic on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Vic readies to throw. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Vic now. Dancing to his left. trying to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bears are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Vick escaping the pressure right.
Finding Smith-Njigba downfield.
36 yards on the play.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Vick's throw caught by Tony.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll throw again. Here's Vick.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Fights forward at the 20.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Second down, Vick.
He finds Smith-Njigba.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Vic to throw on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Running left, here's Patterson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
Vic to throw it. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Vic on the bootleg, steps away. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Bengals. David Njoku. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Vicks, but his throw finds Smith and Jigba. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Vic, that's complete to Tony. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Vic, option right. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. A huge play there for Chicago. 45 yards.
First and goal, Chicago.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Zach Ertz punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
18. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3. Cordell Patterson. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Cordell Patterson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And just shedding him off there. Still going. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. 74 yards. And the Bears are back within a score.
Okay, ready?
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you as it did to me?
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another big coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And that lines up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. So
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They run with Patterson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
On second down, a run with Patterson.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Vick.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got one complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 18. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
They'll get that out wide to Waddle.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And his kick is indeed good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
This will be caught. Judy.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
This for all the marbles. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Bengals are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So B&L.
She keep looking at me like she feeling me. I know why you be moving. It's killing me. Man, I swear to God, you be tripping. I can't even do it. My God, I'm definitely dead. Man, she tryna cut me off. No, she cannot do it. No, she cannot touch me.